Hi everyone, this is Rose. I've been challenged by my daughter to do some videos. So this will be first of several in the next month or two. So today I will be talking about the Bible journaling that I did on Mark chapter 7. And this video will be about 5 minutes long, so thank you for watching. So first of all, this is the beautiful Word Bible from, that's NIV, large print. In it are photos and words that you can go ahead and color with watercolor or color pencils. I'll just go ahead and show you what I did in Mark 7 in this video. I may do another video later that will go through this Bible a little bit more just to show you what it looks like. So as I read chapter 7, what I did was I used gel highlighters to go ahead and color in the chapter. So there are 8 different colors. There's different variations you can buy from Amazon. So this is what I have. And examples of what I did was I highlighted the word defiled. There are 7 times I think that we find that in. I highlighted it in orange. I also ended up highlighting in green anything that talks about rules or traditions. So there were a bunch of those. And then in pink, things that Jesus said, not all of his words, but for example, they asked him a question and he replied. So he referred to Isaiah, he kept going, referred to Moses, kept going. He called to the crowd. So basically wanted to highlight like how many times he kept going on explaining. So in this particular passage, what happened was the Pharisees and some of the teachers were watching Jesus and his disciples and saw that the disciples were eating without cleaning their hands. So they asked Jesus why they did that. And he gave us a reply, which was about this long, and gave them examples of, why not to just follow rules, but also to honor and love God. So what I got out of this, what I ended up doing was putting this in little journaling boxes. And you can make them on your own, which is what I did, but I actually followed the pattern. So I printed out some of these examples online and then made the ones that I showed you. So these are some of the things that you can get online. But basically markers will give you all this effect. So I'll go ahead and talk about what's on these little cards. The first part here talks about the beginning of the story. So what I got out of that was the Pharisees and the teachers seemed to go out of their way to find fault in order to criticize. So what I got out of that was, as a Christian, don't be petty. The second part is, I saw this in verse 4 where it says, when they come from the marketplace, they do not eat unless they wash. So as I did more of a study and looked up some things in my study Bible, come from the marketplace means hanging around people that were not like them, meaning they thought they were dirty, therefore they needed cleansing before eating. This arrow that I put here points to this verse 7 where it says they worship me in vain. Their teachings were merely human rules. So this is what not to do, right? Verse 8 and 9 summarized here, and this is what I got out of it, was to let God guide your behavior and let him guide other people, because we can really only control ourselves. We can't force other people to believe what we believe. We can't force them to do things our way, especially when they don't believe what we believe. The other thing here talks about the 7 defiles that I highlighted. So what I got out of that was what defiles is your heart and thoughts. And referring to Proverbs 4:23, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. I just wanted to also quickly talk about how I got these pieces of paper on my Bible, because obviously one thought is, oh no, I'm putting all this down. What if I change my mind about it? What if I want to move things around? That's okay. what you can do, what I did was I ended up using washi tape here. So this peels off very easily and also goes back on very easily. But then as you can see, the washi tape will cover some things on the side if I don't have enough space. So I ended up buying this Scotch removable tape, which I put in this. And what happens is it's just like repositionable tape. So I have this tape, for example, here. And I can also peel it off the piece of paper as well if I decide that's not what I want to use or if I taped it incorrectly. So that comes off very easily. And again, washi tape, I have one with brushes that I'm showing you here. This one says blessed. It's going to look like everything is pink, but it's not true. That's just what I'm showing you. And then this one says, be still and know, bloom with grace, glorify him, etc. I also have a washi tape here that has crosses on it. So that's how I get these quote-unquote tip-ins into my Bible. When I do my Bible study this way, I remember a lot better than I do if I didn't go through all of this. For example, I'll probably remember this chapter forever. I hope this has been helpful for you as it has been for me. Thank you for watching.